Hello friends, I am Dinesh. I am present studying at the Vishnu Institute of Technology, second year BTech ECE. So today I am going to explain about some interview questions on Node.js. The first question is, what is Node.js and how does it differ from other server-side technologies like Apex and PHP? So mainly the Node.js is an open source server-side running time environment that is built on the Chrome via JavaScript engine. So it mainly allows us to JavaScript code on the server and enabling you build scalable and high performance network applications. So here are some key characteristics differences between Node.js and traditional server-side technologies like PHP and Apex. So mainly there are four important keys that are differences between Node.js and server-side technologies like PHP and Apex. So the main difference is JavaScript on the server side. So one of the most significant differences, Node.js uses JavaScript for both client side and server side development. So here, so JavaScript is mainly used in both sides. So mainly is Java and both client side and server side, right? Development for web applications. So next one is non-blocking asynchronous. So Node.js is designed to be non-blocking and event driven. It is used an event loop to handle multiple concurrent connections efficiently. So next one is package ecosystem. So we can use in Node.js for simply to make any code by using npm packages So here npm packages stands for Node Package Manager, right? So this contains main types of libraries and modules, simplifies the development of web applications. So next one is performance. So Node.js mainly performs high performance and low overhead. So it excels in scenarios where real-time responses and high concurrency are crucial, such as building chat applications, Telegram bots, and whatnot. So next one is flexibility. So Node.js is highly flexible and it can be used to build various types of applications and including web servers, RESTful APIs. Using APIs we can develop and weather application and we can implement Telegram bots also by using this npm packages and Node.js. So we can also create our own server by using this Node.js. So Node.js is mainly used Java used by only used many users for mainly in coding. So next question is so what is a callback function in Node.js and why are they commonly used in asynchronous programming? So mainly callback function are commonly used for file input operations, network request, and database queries. So mainly the so what is callback function means? So callback functions are functions that passed as arguments to other functions and they are executed on the main function's completed task. So here callback functions plays a vital crucial role in Node.js web applications aspects. So however, uh, so keep the logic of the callback function simple and focus on a single task. Avoid writing complex logic in a single callback function. So using these callback functions in synchronous functions, this is the simplest one by using this all. Okay. Next question is so what is the purpose of the package.json file in a node.js project? Can you explain the key properties found in this file? So mainly package.json file is the heart of the Node.js system. So this it is the essential part to understand, learn and work with Node.js. So it is the first step to implement to learn about development in Node.js. So mainly here package.json file contains name of the project, current version of the module, and what is the license of that particular project, and author of the project, and description of the project. This also contains these type of aspects in this package.json file. So next question is so explains the difference between require and import statements in node.js and when and why would you use one over the other. So here mainly there are two types of syntax, require and import. So I also implemented some project when you enter any country name, then user get the details of that country information. So here on that project used require npm package but not used import package. So okay, so mainly require function has been a part of Node.js since the beginning and is based on the common JS module system. So it is import modules from external files and libraries and documents, right? So here an example, constant HTTP is equal to require HTTP. So this is the important import modules by using require common JS syntax. So this is the main use of this require syntax in this node.js. So next one is import. So import syntax allows for a more modern and standardized approach to module imports. So here an example in this Word document we can also see that. So import read file from fs. So we are importing some other files from other libraries using import. Okay. So key characteristics of import mainly consist of asynchronous and named exports and no caching. Okay. So next question is, what is middleware? So mainly middleware is uh, balancing, acting between request and response. So here middleware refers to the software that lies between the application and the server to communicate with each other. Okay. So basically it intercepts requests and responses and perform additional practices before passing them into the final route handlers. So middleware is also accessible to change the request and response objects. We can also uh, retrieve the objects by using this middleware syntax, right? So next one is, what is express.js middleware? So middleware in express.js is a function that is accessible to the request, response objects and the next middleware function. So it executes any code, terminates the request response cycle, make needed changes in request and rest objects and edit errors also. So in this we can also see that in this also we can implement express.js middleware, right? So this is the common code. So in this express.js we can also create some roles. I also created in my previous project I created some roles to my website like a login and sign up and dashboard, right? By using this we can also create that, right? So next question is, what is RESTful APIs and how can you create one using node.js and express.js? Explain the main HTTP methods used in RESTful APIs. So what is what is REST architecture? So mainly REST stands for representational state transfer. So REST is a well-known software architecture style. So it defines how architecture of a web application should behave. So mainly it involves in the how web application is to behave to the with the user mainly. So REST recommends certain architectural constraints. So mainly uniform interface and statelessness and client server capability, layered system and code and demand. So the advantages of REST constraints mainly simplicity, modifiability, reliability, portability and visibility. So a REST server provides accessible to resources and REST clients access to the and modifies the resources using HTTP protocols. So mainly here JSON is the most popular one than XML, right? So next one is, what is the purpose of the node package manager and how do you use it to manage dependence in a Node.js project? Mainly NPM means node package manager. It stands for node package manager. So it is a powerful tool that comes bundled with Node.js, allowing us to manage all internal and external libraries, modules, packages known as dependencies for our Node.js projects. So I also used NPM packages like Express, FileStore, admin for accessing the FileStore database website, and Telegram Node API. And these are all the NPM packages. And also we can implement the even or odd telegram bots by using npm packages, prime numbers, Armstrong numbers. These are also contain some npm packages to use it in node.js. So I use npm. So managing dependents manually can be very difficult, so it is a shortcut of the any web application. It mainly consists easier to time management and packaging installations. It is very easy. to develop the code. So next question is, why is it important to hash passwords in a web application? So password hashing is essential in protecting users and companies from storing passwords in plain text that can easily be accessed by hackers. So how does hashing work? So the user, okay, password hashing uses a one-way hashing function that takes the user password and uses an algorithm to transfer into a fixed length of data. So these are all encrypted by the companies. It is not easy to hack that information. So using hashing, we can we can secure we can securely store our data. So these are all the questions which are mainly used interview questions in Node.js concept. So thank you for watching.